and they would sit around watching TV, talk about, see, that line right there, that nigga biting, he biting, he got that. And I would be back. How the fuck do you know? Out of all the songs, how did you know that line came from that guy? Like, that shit used to blow
lyrics back then, man, it was a special thing. With the biting, that biting thing, it was spoken about biting in people's raps. There's a lot of bite lines, like KRS-One talked about biting, Shan talked about biting. A lot of other incidents. Biting was the line.
I think that Jay-Z made biting lines cool.
Yeah.
What you mean? No. There's a difference between biting and paying homage. Well, Jay-Z.
Oh, you said Jay-Z made homage. I think he paid homage.
He paid homage.
But okay, I mean, y'all gonna say that, right?
Yeah.
But he would acknowledge where the rap came from.
Y'all gonna say that. I got it. But the people outside is gonna be like, yo, and we've heard it before. So y'all can say homage, but you know we've heard it before.
I think a KRS-One back in the KRS-One back in the
late
what's
80s.
That first album?
Late 80s, early 90s. I know what you're
Love's Gonna Get You?
No, the first album of Boogie Down Productions.
Oh, the first album.
Back then, it would have been a sin to recite a line. But I think Jay made it fashionable because Jay took it and did another type of thing to it and made it like he was actually saluting the artist.
Right.
And him saying it, how you gonna fuck with me? Because I'm me.
But you
that's how Jay did it. Jay put a chain on it.
You gotta remember, Jay was shouting out his man.
Yeah.
And continued to do so after his man was gone.
Yeah.
So here comes a generation of kids who don't know his man.
So
they just know him, and he's reciting these lines.
Yeah.
So they just think reciting someone
nostalgia.
else's lines is cool. And that's
This is what
nostalgia.
I'm saying.
He's putting the nostalgia to
I saw you when you started. I know what you mean.
Because most of the stuff, like,
People
if
think
you
it's
follow,
blasphemy when it comes against Jay-Z.
Because he wasn't trying to make it like it's line, like this my
Then he put a line behind it and said, what did he say? I'm
not a biter, I'm a writer for myself.
Say the whole thing.
When I say a lot, I'm only bigging up
Say
my
it
brother,
slowly.
bigging up my borough, I'm bigging up the dude. I'm not
thorough.
Plus, I know my own flow is stupid. So them rings and things you sing about, and then we need to do a Biggie line.
But
Right
he
after
did that. He said that.
I got chills. I got chills from the liquor when you
He
said that.
that. He said that because he was catching heat. And niggas is forgetting that because this is 20 years later, what was going on. We was in there. He was catching heat. Niggas was saying, yo, it's cool to use Biggie, but you're using him too much.
So
that's why, and you know that, and that's why he came back with the line.
There might have been a conversation, but he addressed it very quick. And when that nigga said, plus I know my own flow is foolish, so all of them things bring him out, he went back to the bullshit. I said, all right. So,
But he was paying,
he's clear.
He was paying the
he's
kids.
clear.
He was paying.
Yeah, he's paying homage.
No,
was it because
paying
he was
money. He was
publishing,
getting the
going-
publishing and giving that to his kids. He was paying.
So was it because he was doing it too much or because he did it?
No, because niggas misunderstood what he was doing, and people just want to jump on a trend and without even really understanding it. So him bigging up his man constantly, all you see is him repeating somebody else's lines and don't know the science behind
I understand, but the time frame he's doing it, Biggie hadn't been dead that long. So hold on.
He was dead long.
No, listen. It's close enough. Biggie's music is so lifetime. We know it's his lines.
We know.
Hold on, listen.
We
In
know.
the time he's doing it, right now, he ain't been dead that long. So people gonna know and say, that's Biggie's shit.
Right. But nobody.
If he was doing it 20 years,
What do you consider not
That's
that
what I'm
long,
saying.
though?
No, it's not. It's
what,
still,
5 years is enough?
It was more than 5 years.
When?
But yo,
It was like
frame?
7, 8 years. It was more than 5 years.
And only
this
playing
is something.
Biggie's song.
This is something that I know for a fact. I don't be on the show trying to make peace with niggas.
No, I
know for
understand that.
a fact that niggas was like, bro is wilding with this shit.
Because why was he
okay.
wilding? Because he was doing it or he was doing it too much?
They said he was doing it too much.
That's my point.
And this is my point.
They
And so
know
that-
it's his line,
It
though.
doesn't matter, but the fact that it carries over to what you said.
Yeah.
Bro,
that now-
if you were 7 years old when Biggie died, you're now
Understood.
14.
Yeah.
At 14, you're doing your own songs. And all you know is he's repeating Biggie. You don't.
I understand.
You're not old
You
enough.
don't
to get it.
understand, you don't understand the relationship
Exactly.
or what's happening.
Thank you.
Like,
Exactly.
if the publishing is going
Exactly.
with his kids, the people don't understand that. But we've been through this a million times, bro. Hov ain't no biter. His own flow is
foolish.
You know what I mean? Like, paying homage to this man, that's cool. I'm talking about biting where somebody would take a line because they think people won't recognize where it came from.
I know, but y'all are saying it in a different context. You're not understanding the context of me and him.
No, I understand where you coming from.
We understand.
We're not saying
I get where you're coming from. 1 billion%
that it's other people who might not.
It could be misconstrued for that, and that's why these people will go out and do it.
We're here to tell y'all, Jay-Z is the man.
Because, Math, you just spoke about that, especially in battle rap. Niggas is sitting there like, oh, he ain't lit enough. I'm gonna jack his shit.
Yeah, they take my stuff.
I think in battle rap now, biting is like a gun. It's like a shot, right? Like a shot. You can't bite. You can't bite at all.
No.
Oh, niggas doing that shit.
No.
They doing it.
There's a whole debacle right now. I don't even want to get into it. There's a whole debacle going on right now with a Funkmaster Flex freestyle in somebody's first round. It's crazy. I'm not gonna get into it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna get into it. But there's been plenty of biters. Like, I've heard my lines. I watched the battle.
Yeah, you punched people in the face for them lines.
But no, not for the line. I haven't.
You address your biting.
These are my peers. Some of
them
like
biting very well.
But I feel like I've seen battlers battle each other, and both of them use my lines before. And I just sat there like, yo, this is crazy.
That means they owe you royalties.
No. You're now being sampled.
No,
you're in the ROCKWILDER era. You're being sampled.
I've heard your line. I've solidified my place in the something with Killers with the Gorillas. That line has been your trademark.
But it's the punchlines.
There's a punchline
that they'll just take little pieces or try to restructure it. That's biting.
Yeah.
Because now you're doing it in a way where you think nobody's gonna recognize whose line it is, and they're gonna give you the credit for it.
Wow.
Yeah, that type of biting is what we like.
See, we got away from the times when that shit, and
I
grew up when that.
We grew up at a time when biting was not like it was fight. It was niggas showed up to your show if you bit
with baseball bats.
Yeah, KRS-One was
throwing niggas
addressing
off stage.
it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other crews were addressing it, but BDP was addressing it. Yeah. Definitely.
Who did they address?
They were bombing. From my knowledge, shows was being crashed with the whole Juice Crew and BDP thing. That was a lot going on with that. And then it was
LL Cool J.
Yeah, it was LL Cool J. But LL Cool J,
and
I don't
KRS.
know. LL Cool J, we're going back to Bigger and Deffer. LL Cool J was God. And he wasn't really biting too much. He was creating his own lane.
No, I don't think biting. I'm just saying, I was talking about the clashes. When
the clashes came.
Yeah, I was just talking about the clashes. I never thought that
when it got hot like that.
I'm talking about clashes.
It was dope to see LL solidify his spot, because he solidified his spot. That Bigger and Deffer album is probably one of the best albums of all time, dude.
And I hear he has another album coming.
LL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was it that played
He was in the studio with Dr. Dre for a second.
No, but someone came to the show and they played a snippet of something new from him where he was just blacking for like 40 bars.
40 bars?
Yes. Yeah,
he's always going to be around. People underestimate him as one of the greatest of all time. LL Cool J is beastly.
He coined the phrase.
I've seen this man rock shows for like 2 hours and change. No hype man. No hype man.
Yeah.
All across the stage the whole time.
Bro.
I said, nah,
that radio performance.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
I knew it was a problem when I saw him on a circular stage. I'd never seen that.
Was that a Sony?
No. We was at the. It was at one of those conventions.
Okay.
Like one of those like all music conventions. Like Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Rapper back then.
Right. One of those. There was a circular. I'd never seen it. The whole stage was a circle. There were people literally 300. Yo, he never stopped moving.
On a circular stage.
The stage wasn't moving, but this nigga rocked forever. Nobody got bored. Even when it's a cardinal sin for y'all who are watching. Everybody knows it's a cardinal sin to turn your back to your audience. Unless you're doing something super specific, unless you got a move you're doing, turning your back to your audience is like rookie, amateur night, 101. You fucking cornball. This dude nobody cared that his back was turned because he was going so hard. And I had never seen no shit like that before. A rapper on a circular stage and he just bodied it. Again, for like a hour-long set,
Like, he's ill.
bodied it.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.